Hello. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews. Okay, so here's the deal. I am here in my unrighteousness with a naked face and bald-headed in a sense. Because Bel-Air is back. I don't feel well. I don't feel my normal bubbly self. I'm in the dark and I'm working. So to waste some time and procrastinate from doing my actual job, I thought I'd come over here and we'd watch the first episode of the second season together. I don't know if I need to pull out my petty mic or not yet to cuss nobody out, but we're going to see what happens, children. Let's jump into it, shall we? Also, like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell so you're notified when I be doing shit. All right, let's jump into it. We come back, and it's been 2 weeks since Will tried to pull a Steve Urkel. I don't have to take this. I'm going home. And had his fit and left the house after he got in a fight with his daddy. So he in the hood somewhere in South Central. That's what it looks like. I think that's what they're trying to portray. He's in South Central LA somewhere. It looks like he might be dealing drugs. And he tried to talking to somebody, talking about he gonna do the work and he secure his future. And he has a lot of money. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know that I like this. And he's talking to the entire family except for Uncle Phil. He's still mad at Uncle Phil. I kind of only have one question. Where the hell is Jeffrey Fine-Ass? Can we bring him back? Can him mend the thing with Uncle Phil so his fine-ass can be in my purview every few minutes? No. Where the hell is this child getting all this money from? So we had a little conversation. I almost called her Coco. Where Hillary is the manager of the influencer house. Her and that girl bought Kylo out. Well, the girl bought Kylo out. And so she now managing the influencer house. We're going to see how that goes because I don't trust that girl either. And Will is staying with Jazz. And he interrupted Jazz during his prayer time. What else is happening? Baby girl's about to have her 13th birthday party. She's about to become a teenager. And Will and what's the baby name? Carlton are driving to school together. So still going to class. So at least he's still in school. But now, rightfully so, Carlton is like, where are you getting all this money from? Watch, it's going to be something ridiculously corny. I hope it's not from dope. But I have Uncle Phil is getting ready to go back into the office. But his office, somebody's office. I thought he quit to be in the DA at the end of I don't know. But he finna go back in the office. Vi is doing her thing for the Neiman Fellowship. She's doing an interview, talk about she's doing all new artists, and Light Eyes over there talk about it's gonna be big events, and she's contradicting what he's saying. That's gonna come back to bite her in the ass in a minute. I can feel it coming. So Will and Carlton get to school. His little white friends ain't fucking with him because he broke Connor's arm and Connor's crying about it. So he was like, I work best in a dynamic duo. And then Carlton's feeling this little cute black girl from the last season. And he was like, and Will's trying to push them together. Meanwhile, him and Beulah, I don't know what's going on between them. They avoid each other and whatever their situation is at this juncture, which now Hillary got to fire the people. I'm sorry, I'm so tickled by that. So we go, Beulah and Will is, I don't know what they're doing, and I assume they're gonna figure it out eventually. She's like, well, let's talk at Hillary's party. He was like, me and Uncle Phil ain't on same vibe, but I don't want to bring that to her birthday party. Blasey bloom doo blue. And then he starts talking to one of his little white homies who got some new sneakers, some six. I don't know what it was, a name and a number. That's all I know. And so we get to Hillary at the house, and Ivy has this new drink that she has, and she's like, this is the official drink of the house. And then Hillary's burning some sage, talk about exhale the immature toxic bullshit. And then the two little doofy brothers come in, and they like, what are they doing here? It's like, I think, and old girl's like, I don't think they know that they've been booted out of the house. And you got to tell them, Hillary, Because you wanted to manage a house, now you got to manage. And then baby girl said, I'm leaving because firing people is awkward. I just front the money. You personnel. You got all of that. Why that tickled me so bad, I don't know. But I digress. Let's keep going. Wait a damn minute. So, not real Ashley is new Ashley's teacher. It's so cute. It's so cute. And her little white friend who she has a crush on was oddly staring at her for some odd reason. Also, I am happy to report that Hillary and Jazz is still a thing. I'm cautiously optimistic. She don't want to label it too soon. Girl, I wish the hell. Because that would be... No, that's my nigga. What you gonna say? That's a good man, Savannah. Okay, so... Will and Carlton go to the Black Student Union meeting. And there's some light-skinned, clean-cut Chris Brown. He give me... I'ma punch my girlfriend in the eye for not making my cheese grits right kind of vibe for me. I don't like him already. I think he likes the little girl that Carlton likes, but the little girl likes Carlton back. So we gonna see that's gonna be drama. And he really on Carlton's neck because he said they came to get their votes for student council president and then never came back. And he was like, well, it would help if you bastards wasn't just sitting around complaining all the time and y'all actually also try to get elected so our voices could be heard for more than why they only serve us fried chicken on MLK Day. Valid. Absolutely valid. Now Jeffrey has popped up on the scene with his fine ass and him and Willa have Ashley overheard a conversation with the real Ashley, her teacher, she's Miss Hughes now, with some staff about having her voice heard, and this is not the way to go about getting the change that you want to come about. So I feel like she real militant. We gonna see. Remember when that militant auntie who was part of the Black Panthers, came to see Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv, and then the police and the FBI was looking for her, and they was like, oh no, your daughter, you gotta go. And she was like, power to the people and I'm out. I feel like that's who Lil Ashley is playing, but we're gonna see what happens. So here's this situation for this episode. Will has to be in two places at one time. He going to Ashley's birthday party to try and make up with his Uncle Phil, and of course, because it's Ashley's birthday, it's a big number, it's on a boat. Don't get left by the boat. He gets a call from his homeboy JB, the guy the basketball man who he trying to impress. There's a game in Venice in an hour. The boat leaves in an hour. So now he gonna try to do two things at one time. He gonna miss this boat. He gonna miss the fucking boat. But we gonna see what happens. And he also met Nunu. I don't know who this Lauren London doppelganger chick is. She ain't gave us her name yet because she don't know if she like him like that. But Beulah got some competition. We go see what happens. I'm sorry. So there was like the next he trying to get this together so he can get to the boat, right? So Nunu told him, I'm gonna call her Nunu until she get a name. Nunu told him, you can't just talk a big game to impress Doc. You gotta play a big game. I think that's his daughter, but I can't be sure. And I just want to say Doc's head is misshapen. Am I the only one to notice that? But that's neither here nor there. So there's like, oh, it's next up is 1-on-1 against Big Dre. Who wants to smoke? And Will's like, yo, I want to smoke. I want to smoke. She was like, who are you? She's like, I'm the Will Smith. And everybody's like, ah. And he was like, who's Big Dre? This ginormous black man. Literally head and shoulders taller than Will. Big man. The game is to 7. You got to win by 2. Maybe he'll lose by 1 and earn the man's respect for hanging in there with Big Dre. I don't know, but we ain't got a bunch of time for this. That's what I know. Okay, so Will beat Big Dre. He did all of the hoopity hoops, the things and the things. And the man said, I seen your stats. I know you good. I know who you are. I'm not taking on no new clients. Nunu's name is Jackie. She's the Jackie of this whole situation. Beulah, girl, you in trouble. You about to lose your man. Speaking of losing your man, Will and not Carlton, but Jazz make it to the boat just in time, running down the thing like a O.J. Simpson to jump onto the boat. And so, because Hillary is so obsessed with how stuff look and she don't want to claim her man, Ivy asked her, "Is Jazz single?" And she was like, "No." And she was like, "No, I mean, I don't know." And she was like, "Well, let me go find out myself." She pushed her titties up, and now she pushing up on your nigga. And now you over there in the corner mad, salty, because you don't want nobody to know that's your man. Daughter, niece. So now here comes the big conversation with Phil and Uncle Phil and Will. And he was like, "You feel like talking?" And he was like, "I ain't got nothing to say." He's like, "Well, do you feel like listening?" So we gonna see. Hopefully they mend it and the child be home by the end of this episode, because Jazz is sick of him being on his sofa. Okay, so Uncle Phil and Will have their conversation. Uncle Phil kind of halfway apologizes, but says come home. And he's like, "Okay, I'll come home," because he really wanted to be home anyway with his family. So we get to the birthday party. Saweetie is there. Who booked Saweetie for a 13-year-old? You know what? None of my business. And so they sing Happy Birthday terribly. And then they was like, make a wish. And she was like, it already came true. And then she blows out her little candles. And then Will breaks up with Beulah because he says, if you love something, let it go. And if it was meant to be, it'll come back. Or some shit like that. And she devastated in her feelings, even though she was the one who broke it all up in the begin with. And now that he's agreeing with her that he needs some time to get his life together, now she in her feelings and I love you. Insert Nunu, aka Jackie. But we'll see. I think this is the end of the episode, but let me get past these commercials because I have to watch. I don't know if anybody else who watches Peacock is getting this Jesus commercial where they was telling Jesus, well, if you don't do such and such, we just gonna have to go by the book of Moses. By the law of Moses. And he was like, I am the law of Moses. What the hell you talking about? Listen, this commercial is blowing me. I can't be the only one getting this freaking commercial. Okay, back to the show. Okay, so Hillary can only take so much, and then when that girl put her mouth on her man, she flipped out and she was like, get your lips off my nigga, cause that's my nigga, cause he's my nigga, and we're together. He's my man. Bitch, what are you doing? And so she claimed him, and now they're officially dating. Will is back home, and he gets a call from Doc, and they're going to try and use and exploit him because they think he's worth billions because they saw an article about his uncle running for district attorney. It seems ominous. It seems real ominous. Also, they ignored Viv's talk about she bringing new artists and gave all the credit to old boy Light Eyes. And we're going to see how that plays out. That's how the episode ended. How did you like the first episode? What you think the season going to be? Again, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you for something else.